So check this out, right? Everyone is always saying you need to invest in yourself, you need to do better, and you need to keep pushing yourself. But let's be realistic, right? With how the economy is going on right now, you'll be lucky if you could even invest in your next month rent. And that's why in this video, I want to share the 4 high income skills that I believe can increase your earnings in 2024. Let's get started. Let's begin with number one, building your own personal brand. So what exactly does that mean, right? Well, it's pretty much how people perceive you when your name comes up. And think of it like this, right? You know how sometimes you're with a group of friends and you guys are having a conversation, and based on that conversation, somebody else just immediately comes into your head? Well, that's because the topic related to that conversation may be based on their own personal brand, and that's how you perceive them, which is really bad because let's say the topic was a really bad topic, right? And that person comes into your head. Well, guess what? It just means that you view that person's personal brand as being bad. Whereas if the topic was really good, and you also think of them, well, you also view their personal brand as being good. And that's why they often say first impression matters, because people can be very judgmental. And let's be realistic, we all do it. We all judge people, just like you probably judging me in this video right now. Well, guess what? I'm judging you too for not pushing the like button or subscribing. How about that? But anyway, why is having a personal brand so important? Well, because it pretty much influences almost everything in our life, going from our career, our next job, and that promotion you've always wanted, right? Think about it. You wouldn't want to work with somebody who has a history for having a bad vibe, right? Just like you wouldn't want to work with somebody who has a history for being really annoying to work with, or even going to business with someone who has a history of stealing from their partners. And that's where having a personal brand come in, because again, people can be very judgmental and they're going to judge you based on what they know about you. So if you have a great personal brand, you can attract great business partners, opportunities, and customers that align with your values. And like that, you wouldn't really feel like you're going around chasing people so they can connect with you. And one thing I like to say is this, right? It doesn't matter how many people you connect with. If they're not reaching back to you, you're pretty much just wasting your time. Whereas if people like your brand and you have a lot of people reaching out to you, right? Guess what? You're not in a position where you can choose who you want to connect with. And if these people doesn't align with your personal brand or your values, you don't have to essentially deal with these people. Number two, the ability to go for it. This might be one of the most crucial and most important skills in our list, because it doesn't matter how smart you are or how skilled you are. If you're not taking any action, none of it matters. And think about it like this, right? Every big project starts with an idea. Whether you're starting a YouTube channel, growing a venture, or starting a business, it's all about taking that first step. And you might have the idea in your head right now, or you have it written down, but if you're not taking action and you're not just going for it, it's just an idea, nothing more. And here's what bothers me so much about all this, right? And if you think I'm lying, just comment below that I'm lying or I'm capping, whatever the case may be. Ever go on social media and you scroll down, and then you realize that most of these people are living the life that you want to live? Ever feel that way? And I know exactly what a lot of people is going to say, well, it's all based on a lie. I know that 99% of the thing that goes on social media, it's all cap. And I'm not talking about these cappers. I'm talking about the 1%. The 1% that you know you're more qualified than them, you're probably even more smarter than them. They're all living the life that you want to live. Ever feel that way? Tell me. Ever feel that way? Well, I have. And that's what I'm saying. Would you like me to tell you the difference between you and them? It's not because they're smarter than you, not because they're more qualified than you. It's very simple. They went for it. That's all it was. They went for it. They made it very clear to themselves. They do not care. They're going to risk it all. Sink or swim. Kill or be killed. Put it all on the line. If you have a great business idea, who cares? Put it all in the line. If you believe in the idea, put it all in the line. And that's what I need you to do. And I remember when I was starting my YouTube channel, right? Check this out. And some of my friends was like, you're crazy. Like, you're not qualified to be on YouTube. There's so much people on YouTube. And the crazy thing is, whenever I go on YouTube, I'm always seeing somebody else's video. And I'm always wondering, like, how does this person have 100,000 subscribers? How does this person even have 1,000,000 subscribers? Their videos look so simple. And me, in my head, I'm like, I could do that. I might even be more qualified. I might even have better skills than do. Maybe I don't, right? But how do they do it? It's very simple. They just went for it. We live in a world with 7 billion people. Somebody out here is going to find your video qualified. Somebody out here is going to find your product, whatever you're selling for your business. They're going to like it. 7 billion people, close to 8 billion. 7 billion, even more. Like I said, close to 8 billion. Somebody's going to like your stuff. And I'm telling you this right now. All that person did was went for it, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going for it, right? I might fail. I'm gonna keep failing. I'm gonna post 10 videos, 20 videos, 30 videos. They all going to fail, and that's fine. I'm going to fail my way to success. It's the same way with you, right? You're gonna start a business, you might fail. You might start another one. You might fail. Whatever your idea is, it might just fail. But guess what? You're going to fail your way to success because all you need is one success. All these failures, all they're doing for you is building you up for that one massive success. And if you never go for it, guess what? You will never experience that success because nothing is easy, right? You can't just expect to go for it and then it just happened. If it was easy, then everybody else would do it, right? Everybody will be successful. Everybody will be living a life. It doesn't work like that. And that's what I want to say to you is just go for it. It's a very important skill. Go for it. And I understand 99% of these guys on social media, they're capping. But I'm talking about the 1%. You could be that 1% if you just go for it. And again, comment below if I'm lying or if I'm capping because I be feeling the same way. And I need you to look at that idea you have, whatever you're thinking about, go for it. Fail your way to success. Number 3, the ability to organize chaos. So the third high income skills is the ability to organize chaos. And let's face it, right? Life and work can get a bit hectic. But if you can keep everything under control, that's a massive advantage. So whether it's note taking or working on admin tasks or even managing big projects, there's a big difference compared to somebody who has a lot of self-control and maintain a high level of organized work environment compared to somebody who has low self-control and is constantly in a chaotic mess work environment. And that's because your organization skills says a lot about you. Think about it like this, right? Let's say you walk into your friend's house for the first time. Their bed is not done, their clothes is all over the place, and the dishes in the sink is still dirty from yesterday. What exactly is the first thing that comes into your head? That person is very disgusting, and they are unreliable. And let's be realistic, right? If they offer you something to drink, would you take it? Let's be realistic. Would you take it? Who says the cup is not dirty? Who says the cup is not dirty? Would you take it? No, you would not. Whereas if you was to walk into that same person's house, their bed is done, the house look really neat, everything look really clean. Guess what? You think highly of that person. Very responsible, very reliable. This is somebody I can trust. And no one wants to deal with a messy person. It's as I said earlier, right? First impression count. People are going to judge you the minute they walk in. So stay as organized as possible because that means that you have a system in place and it could allow you to work more efficiently and you don't have to go around looking for missing items because your place is very neat and organized. And lastly, marketing and sales. 2 useful skills that can help boost your income in 2024. And I know exactly what you're thinking about, right? Marketing and sales, this can only be incorporated into the business world. Trust me, guys, these skills play a major role in our everyday lives. Think about it, right? Let's say you had a multi-billion-dollar idea. How would you convince somebody to invest in it? Well, if you don't have the marketing skill to market yourself and you don't have the necessary selling skill to sell your idea, it's just an idea. It's just like Warren Buffett said, right? You don't need to be a genius to run a business. And I completely believe that, by the way, because if you look at most CEOs, they're not the smartest person in the world. In fact, most of them didn't even graduate college. They just drop out. But one thing they're good at is marketing themselves, effectively creating a powerful brand around them, like we mentioned earlier, and also selling their idea, convincing you, the consumer, why you should invest in that idea. So for that, mastering your marketing and selling skills can be very crucial because we use it every day in our daily lives, right? Whether you're negotiating a business deal or even if you're going out for an event and you're meeting a lot of people for the first time. Because if you have a powerful marketing background and you can create a powerful brand around you and also have the ability to sell yourself in any idea that you want, that can go a long way. And that can be the difference between people wanting to invest in your ideas, wanting to invest in your business, compared to if you don't have a powerful marketing and selling background, whereas most investors wouldn't really want to invest in your ideas or your business because they're not convinced that you can get the job done, even though you know that you have the skills to actually get the job done. And with that, these are the 4 skills I believe that can help you boost your income in 2024. So if you guys find this video useful and you gain any value from it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and push the notification bell for more on sustainable fashion and personal finance. And I'll see you guys on my next video.